And Denmark's defense minister says the Greenland issue fundamentally poses challenges to Europe and the future of NATO. Let's bring in Sascha Faxe, a minister of Denmark's parliament and the nation's spokesperson on defense and foreign affairs, for more on that. Sascha, thank you for coming on. What's Denmark's posture going into these meetings in Davos, and how united are European leaders against Trump's efforts to take over Greenland?
So first of all, Denmark is not participating on political level in Davos. It's only on business level. And what is important here is that we have already formed a high-level working group together with the US, Greenland and Denmark. And we think that it's very important that that's where the discussions are being taken and not in the corridors of Davos. So in terms of what has evolved over the past days, it's very serious. And it's very interesting to, punish people for standing by a UN charter and international law, which is what we have seen from President Trump's side in these days.
President Trump has said the U.S. needs Greenland for national security and his planned Golden Dome missile defense system. Would Denmark or Greenland allow the U.S. to build Golden Dome infrastructure without a U.S. takeover?
Yes, by all means. We do have a very extensive military agreement already. We have had that since 1951, and that would allow that. And we see that now a number of troops are coming to Greenland actually to meet the criticism from Trump's side in terms of there's not enough military presence. So it's like a catch-22. If we don't show up, it's not good enough. If we show up, we are endangering the situation. So we've come into a deadlock here in terms of the conflict.
Trump says China or Russia will take over Greenland if the U.S. doesn't, and that NATO's not an effective force or deterrent. What's your response to that?
First of all, you have to remember the Arctic have been a low-tension area for decades, actually. And that has been in full agreement between all the Arctic countries. Russia and China are not very active around Greenland, as has been said. That doesn't mean, of course, they're not interested in the Arctic, but not in per se in Greenland. China has previously tried to see if they could get any tenders in terms of mineral in Greenland, but have not gotten them. So we are at a place where the doors are very open to both military access and rare minerals in Greenland for the U.S.
The U.S. Treasury Secretary says everyone should take the president at his word on Greenland. How seriously do you take President Trump's threat of potential military action, and what's your biggest concern?
We take it very serious. And there are different concerns in here. One thing is the Greenlandic people. They are scared. They're living in fear. The companies are afraid of becoming bankrupt. The kids can't sleep at night. People have anxiety attacks. So it's a country living in fear right now. The other part is the U.S. president is currently tearing apart NATO in the way he goes about it. And he may even tear about how we navigate as a globe in terms of trust, agreements, and so far. Because if you can't trust an ally, then what's left?
All right, Danish Minister of Parliament Sascha Faxe, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.